Greetings and blessings to all of you. A question was placed upon our feet, asking for different sort of representative. It has been some time since I have spoken through this one. It has been some time since I have had the honor of interacting in this manner through someone such as himself. So allow me to introduce myself, if you will. I am Commander Ashtar of the Ashtar Command. I command a fleet of ships known as the Ashtar Command. We were sent here by the Galactic Federation to this planet by request from the High Council of the GodStar. You may hear my words and understand some simple truths, shall we say. The simple truths are, I have taken great advantage of those that you would term channelers here. And I have utilized them not so much for the messages that have been brought through, but for being able to bring through certain energies onto the planet. Our role is very simple. Our role is a role of protection to ensure the successful completion of the project you know of as Project Earth. Each of us, whether you are a starseed upon this world or one of us who is in service to this world on the other side of the veil, we sacrifice for this project, and we sacrifice willingly because this is a greater calling. It is a higher calling. This is a calling from what you term God, what you term Source, or the Goddess, whatever you wish to say. And you want my perspective. I will be happy to give you my perspective. I am more geared towards certain avenues, shall we say. You have the benefit of having the High Council of the GodStar come in and speak to you. You have Al Sharon who comes in and speaks to you. Personally speaking, I haven't even met Al Sharon. Don't know him. I am fairly good friends with Miloth and with Elder as well as McCoon for certain reasons that I will not go into here. You see, I have family, my own family here, who are incarnated upon this world, who is in what you would term the flesh and blood of a live earth-based incarnation. They will hear this message. They will connect to that energy. And so what I'm going to do for you is this. I'm going to share some information with you, and I will be happy to take your questions. I would even encourage you that if there are those you know of that would be interested in this, have them join now, for this will not happen, generally speaking. Initially, there was going to be someone else coming in who is he's part of the High Council, the Pleiadian High Council, but I made a special request for a reason. I know who's listening to this. I know who's here. And not only is my flesh and blood here, but there are others who are from the Ashtar Command here as well. And it is time for you to feel this energy through a clearer source, shall we say. I will not hold back. I will not play games. I will not pussyfoot around anything. I am who I am, and I make no apologies, neither should you. Cannot deal with this. I will have to change this. I will open the eyes. We are involved heavily at the moment with removing certain entities from this planet, from this world. They are here attempting to circumnavigate what is occurring here in a way to give them favor or put things in a manner that they want them in instead of in a manner that they are meant to be in. I do not care. You might say, it is different, but it is like the military in a certain way. We are geared towards protection and service. We do not interfere with the free will choice of any being upon this world. But if there are beings who are circumnavigating what is part of the rules of engagement here, then we will step in, and we do step in. We have put around this world a particular cloak. And there are many extraterrestrial races that are currently engaged in interactions with those behind the scenes here on this planet. But those humans who are engaged with them are unaware that the entities that they are dealing with, in fact, have a short leash, a much shorter leash than they let on. It's all part of a game that's being played, you see. You want my perspective? My perspective is very simple. I would be much happier if more starseeds were doing what they are here to do, which is focusing within. I do a great deal of work with the one that you know of as Sananda, because he is in charge, if you will, of all of the starseeds who are on the planet. And he also is in charge of the Christ consciousness, if you will. And I can also assure you that there is a much more to Sananda than meets the eye, than you know about. But then again, there is much more to the Ashtar Command than you know about as well. We shared a great deal of information early on because we were trying to alleviate fear. And then we realized that there were those who would push the fear initiative no matter what. So many who channel me are focused on the ascension. And I play their game, and I will tell you why I play their game, because I do not care about their game. I am bringing through energies that are designed to assist the starseeds who are here. We get encodements from the Pleiadians, from the Syrians, from the Arcturans, from beings from all over this universe who have representatives incarnated on this planet. We have allowed different ones some peaceful time, some time off, shall we say. And this one who I am referring to knows who I am talking to and knows that that time is coming to an end now. It is about standing in your own divinity, your own light, you see. We watch, we observe, we interact. As a group, we probably interact more and have interacted more than most other groups that are here at this world, but we do so for many different reasons. You see, within the Ashtar Command, there are individuals who come from a multitude of different star systems. The Ashtar Command is not made up of people who come simply from the Pleiades or Arcturus or Sirius or Lyra or whatever. We are an organization that is attached to the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation has many, many, many worlds involved with it. The Galactic Federation in this moment is actually going through what you would term a house clearing and a house cleaning. Every now and then it is important to get rid of the trash and bring in the new. So my focus has been twofold, because my focus has been there as well as here. But I have a phenomenal team that is with me here. Now I am willing to take your questions and queries. But I will warn you now, if you ask me if you should move, I will tell you I do not care. I'm not worried about one particular incarnation. We are here to ensure the successful completion of Project Earth. We are working to fulfill a prophecy that is so ancient, most do not know about it. So this is an opportunity for you to interact and ask questions of Commander Ashtar himself. It is truly an honor to speak through this one again, because I always enjoyed speaking through him. He was less cluttered than most people are, with beliefs, with truths. He wouldn't impose what he feels upon me, and many do. There is much about channeling you do not understand or know. There is much that I am aware of. This is a critical time, and it is important now for us to begin removal of many entities that have been attached to this world for a very, very long time. Many of them think that they have been hiding, and they are unable to hide from us because we have the means to discover where they are. Because certain ones have shown certain things that have allowed us more access to some of the new technology that is out there. You see, we deal with technology as well. And just like here, there are always those who are thinking up new things to play with. Sadis, you are not part of my personal family. You are part of the Ashtar Command. Michelle, how do you know if you are a starseed? Well, hello there. It's a kitty cat. Luna, I believe. I know whether you're a starseed or not. So do you. What you need to do is get rid of your doubts and listen to your heart. So let me ask you a question, Michelle. From your heart, what does your heart say, yes or no? You answer. Blessings, Catherine. Good to see you again. Wendy, during you speaking, I felt body adjustments, not quite a question, but a validation of what I felt. Correct, because Wendy, you are also a member of the Ashtar Command. And thank you for the acknowledgement of my energy, James. That is so wonderful of you. Correct, you are being activated on a DNA level through hearing the voice and through the vibrations of the energy that I am bringing in. No, I cannot, Tracy. I will not divulge that prophecy. And we do things at times that others get very annoyed at. And I can assure you that when I return from this little adventure today, I am going to hear about me sharing that. But I wanted to put it out there because now that energy will begin to grow. There is reasons for everything. Blessings to you, Romaine. Perhaps you should start focusing more on your home than on your supposed problems that don't actually really exist, if you get my drift and meaning, Romaine. Angie, if you wish to align fully, do so in the heart. Once you align fully in the heart, and you are focused there, and you are listening there and discerning there, the path opens up without problems or issues. It just simply is there, and there is no doubt. Samantha, there is much change that is happening. I can assure you of that. Occasionally we have, Tracy, we have worked together. Most definitely. I do enjoy interactions with those star seeds who are incarnated upon this planet. I certainly do. Anita, you are not part of the Ashtar Command. You have never been a part of the Ashtar Command. However, I am familiar with you, and there are those times when you have worked with different members of the Ashtar Command. I didn't ask you, Michelle, if you knew or not within your mind. I asked you, what does your heart say, yes or no? Magna, there is a message for you. Open your heart more and trust it more. That is what you need more than anything. And Samantha, of course, you are absolutely correct about Michelle, but it doesn't matter if I tell her, it doesn't matter if you tell her. She has to be able to answer this question within her own heart. And once she answers it within her own heart, she needs to trust what her heart is telling her. Yes, you are, Magna. You are part of the Ashtar Command. Fiona, new energies have started to emerge. To assist those on their path as there is still confusion, can we begin to draw on these energies to assist? Well, Fiona, interesting you should ask that. when you already know the answer to that. So I tell you what, I will allow you to answer that by putting your answer into the comment field. Catherine, why this now? Why not now? Now is the perfect time. And I think that if you went into your heart, you would know that. Wendy, how can you protect yourself more? Set your rules. If you do not know how, I will tell you how. Listen very carefully, everyone. Say this every day. Say this as many times during the day that you wish to say it. You see, you must understand, this is a planet of free will choice. There will be those incarnated who will unconsciously try and cord you. They will unconsciously try and throw daggers at you from time to time. They will try and manipulate you to make certain choices. Those are things you can deal with naturally. So every day, you should ensure before you go to sleep to cut your cords. And if you need to, the technique that is most commonly used is you call upon Archangel Michael to come with his flaming blue sword and to cut all cords and to send them back to whoever sent them to you. To remove all energies from your beingness. Okay? Send it back to where it came from. But now, setting your rules, most important. Does not matter. This is something you should do before you do a reading or a healing, channeling if you channel things like this. But this is something that you can do every single day, and it will assist you in more ways than one. So I will begin now. I command. Very simple. I command. In the totality of the Lord God, Goddess that I am, that only those beings of light who are here for my highest and greatest good are allowed to communicate to me, through me, or be around my energy field, so be it. Very simple. Do not worry, this is being recorded and will go up on his thingy channel, whatever, tomorrow, and you can listen to this again if you wish. Yes, I am aware of that because he is aware of that, Wendy. That was taken care of. There is certain protections that he has placed around you, but set your rules. Fiona, thank you for answering your question. The answer is yes. Alex, no, you are not part of the Ashtar Command, but you are I am familiar with you nonetheless. Jackie, the reasons for personal challenges at this time. There are always personal challenges. They are for different reasons. Sometimes they are things that you have created. Sometimes they are things that you have chosen to experience. Sometimes they are there because you are overcoming a particular challenge and the energy of that is going into the collective unconsciousness to assist other people. people you don't even know about. For each person, it is different. For each person, it is unique. And for yourself, I think if you looked at it, these are simply things that are happening for you to experience. The best thing to do when you are faced with challenges like this is to remain in your heart. Do not take things too seriously, and always remember to speak from your heart, to live from your heart, and to choose from your heart. And you will find that moving through those challenges will become easier. Catherine, oh you, if you think this is going to stop me from being my stroppy me, you know better. Yes, I do know better. I know you very well, Catherine, and I know that I know how stubborn you can be, and this is no different, and I think it's a perfect time, and you know that. Focus inside, Megna. Focus inside. Yes. Very good, Angie. Yes, that is correct. Yes, he teaches those rules, and they're perfect. Alex, I do a lot of work with Sananda. Sananda is in charge of all of the star seeds who are currently incarnated upon the planet. We have discussed different star seeds for different reasons. I am familiar with you because we were in discussions with someone who is from the same place as you. Please do not ask for the name because this one doesn't do names, and so that kind of gets me off the hook. Anyway, however, it is something that, you need to understand that we are aware of most star seeds who are on the planet. Please understand, we have been here for a very, very long time, much longer than most people are aware of. So we are very well versed with all star seeds because all star seeds go to what is known as what this one calls the BlueStar, which is his ship. It is the ship of the High Council of the God Star. Every star seed goes to that ship to prepare to go through the preparational process to incarnate on this planet as star seed. When they do so, when the new star seeds arrive, Sananda is there, and someone from the Ashtar Command is there as well. Everyone gets recorded. Everyone, we are fully aware of every star seed that is on this planet, which is why we know when there are entities on this planet that should not be here. Now, they have had more of a free reign in the past because of the free will nature. However, with the transfer over into the phase 2 of the project, we have now been asked to start clearing these entities out. But we are aware of all starseed. I am happy to tell you that, Megna. Samantha, I am not going to tell Sananda any such thing. If you wish to tell him anything, you may do so. He will hear you. Catherine. Let me put it to you this way. If she, it is moments like this that is difficult because even though you are a starseed, you are very well versed. You've had a tremendous amount of conversations with this one. You know a great deal. There is still the human part of yourself. I am very familiar with the little one that you are referring to. I know her very well, actually. As do you. So I am going to be completely and thoroughly honest with you because that is what you are asking for. If she is born, she will achieve what she is setting out to do. And if that happens, other things will activate and she will achieve that as well. In your time, perhaps not. But understand this, Catherine. She wouldn't have this opportunity at all if it was not for you. Tracy, we have many interactions. You actually come up onto the ships regularly, every night, actually. Well, I would say 6 out of 7 nights a week you are on the ships. I don't get to interact with you a great deal. Others get to interact with you more frequently. But this is not really what I would term the place for that. So, Alex, I do not understand your question. So what is so different about me? Not everyone is from the Ashtar Command. You know, we have our representatives who are incarnated. We actually have quite a few who are incarnated. My daughter is incarnated upon this world, to be honest with you. And even so, each is an individual aspect. And everyone is unique, but they are part of a greater whole. At the end of the day, you are a starseed. Differences? There are differences about you, but that has more to do with who you truly are than who you are in this incarnation. The best thing that you can do, in all honesty, is to connect more within your own heart. Connect more within your own energy. I would toto inni telekira tani kila pratamati. Yashate kila pratamatola pratamakila pratamati. Tomia karatala pratamatola pratamati. Toshatala pratamatala pratamokadala pratamati. James, you will connect to who you wish to connect with. There are many star seeds out there. I would suggest, though, that you focus more on connecting with those whose energy resonates more with you. So I would be looking towards that. Catherine, I knew that you would understand, but at the same time, I did not want you understand. Angie, you also come up to the ships, so in a sense you do astral travel. Whether you remember it or not is dependent upon your own particular path and what you require. Samantha, yes, we do on occasion. I know where you like to hang out, so that's not a problem. Tracy, that is very true, and I do understand and realize that most starseeds do not remember their interactions. Now, I want to explain to you, all of you, why it is you do not remember fully, about your interactions with us, about coming up to the ships at night, things like this. It's very, very simple. If you remember too much, you would just be more homesick. And sometimes if you are that conscious on the other side, sometimes it's more of a hassle trying to get you to come back. So understand that. Simply, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself a question: was I on the ships? Trust the answer you get. And Michelle, if you are still here, yes, you are a starseed. Would you please get out of your mind? Getting into your mind is not going to help you at all, and it's not going to sort out what you need in order to move into the direction that you are so desperately trying to move into. I can hear your thoughts, and I can hear what is going on with you. Sometimes we do, Angie. Wendy, this will be the last question that I take. Yes, you can visit the ships anytime you wish. Generally, though, you go to the ship where you come from, that has the people who are your own people from the same place that you are from. That is the ship or ships that you normally will go to. Unless you are called to go to a different ship, that is where you normally will go. I wish to give thanks, a great deal of thanks to this one for allowing me the opportunity to come in, to have this time to interact with all of you in a manner and in a way that I have not had in a very long time. You might be surprised to know that I don't actually speak through people as often as it may seem. And I'll just put that out there. Know that we have nothing but the greatest of love, honor, respect for each one of you for what you are here to do. Trust in yourself. We can't do it for you. If you can't do it, if you couldn't do it, you wouldn't be here to begin with. Trust within. We give our love, respect, and honor. I am Commander Ashtar of the Ashtar Command. Adonai.